Good morning. I am Carrie McLean. I serve as the Assistant Vice President for Regional Connections for the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. And we are here this morning to welcome our very new Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for the University of Oklahoma-Tulsa campus, Dr. Jasmine Willis-Wallace. While we are in this space of social distancing, we are making sure that we are keeping close to our protocols. But welcome, Dr. Jasmine Willis-Wallace. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
As Carrie mentioned, my name is Dr. Jasmine Willis-Wallace with the pronouns of she, her, and hers. I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, January 2016, and I've been here for 4 years. I'm a graduate of Miami University of Ohio. I received my master's at Northeastern University in Boston, and I also received my doctorate at Northeastern University in Boston as well. I have nearly 7 to 10 years of experience working in the field of higher education, but I also have a background in working in secondary education as well as college and career readiness and working with our high school students in the New Haven, Connecticut area to help them bridge the gap between understanding how to navigate through college and career readiness. In everything that I've done in my career, I've always ensured to make sure that I include DE&I work, whether that is through presenting at conferences, whether that is through attending conferences to build my knowledge on this work, or just really enhancing everything that I know and need to know to make sure that I am very fluent in the world of DEI. So I'm excited to be here, and as I once said yesterday, this is hard work, but it's fun work, and it's going to be challenging, but I am so excited to take on the challenge and be the Director of DEI here at the University of Oklahoma-Tulsa campus.
Thank you, Dr. Jasmine Willis-Wallace. Now, can you tell us a bit about what brought you to the work of diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Great question. So as I stated before, I've always made sure to include this work in everything that I do because honestly, I feel that diversity, equity, and inclusion is not something that's separate from everybody's work, but it's something that should be included in everybody's work. So I've tried to practice that in all of the positions that I've held. And so what really brought me to do this work specifically? Well, in my career, in building this knowledge and building my experience in this work, I've really turned to wanting to dedicate my career and everything that I do to the work, specifically in the higher education realm. My education background falls within a doctorate of education with higher education administration as its concentration, but a lot of my research falls within diversity, equity, and inclusion within the higher education institution. So I wanted to really bring all of my educational experiences, professional experiences, and really focus and hone in on this work because I'm passionate about it. I'm taking on what we know can be hard work, but I'm very excited to take on this work and really make this my main focus in my career because, to be honest, this is everything that I've worked for, and I'm truly excited to embark on this new career aspiration.
Thank you, Dr. Jasmine Willis-Wallace, and we are so excited to have you join our diversity, equity, and inclusion team and really move our work forward. And it sounds like the passion that you have is something that we definitely will want to see for our Tulsa campus specifically. And so lastly, just so that the campus can get to know a little bit more about you, what is something that may surprise folks to know about you?
Great question. So I think one of the most surprising things about me is when I moved to Tulsa, I decided to step into the world of group fitness, and I served as a part-time fitness instructor teaching Zumba and muscle and toning classes. So that's kind of what people like to say, a side hustle. But that's also an area of passion for me, and so I decided to take that passion and take going to the gym every day and turn it into a little part-time career. So that's something that not many people know about me. I recently stopped doing that as I became a mother, and so that's another thing that people may not know about me is I'm a mother and a wife, and I have an amazing family.
Thank you again, Dr. Jasmine Willis-Wallace. We are so excited to have you join our team.
Thank you, and I'm excited to be here.